Well, this is where I used to come fishing when I was a lad. Hasn't changed too much. There's a few more boats than there used to be. This used to be empty of boats at one point, this little harbour bit. It's quite full now. Over there on the main board, we'll show a little bit more of that later on, they used to do powerboat racing on a Thursday night. I'm not sure now, because I've been out of Lowestoft and Oulton Broad for many years, whether they still do it. But yeah, it used to be very, very popular in the summer. And also once a year, they used to do a regatta, and you can see today all the boats that go in. There's obviously sailing clubs are here, and I'll show you some of the sailing stuff over there a little bit later on. But look at these houses over the other side of the Broads. It's just absolutely unbelievable. They're very, very expensive places. Heidi.
She's a good girl, she is.
Wait a minute.
She is good.
She's okay in a minute.
She always good.
Oh, it's a lovely day here, isn't it, Mrs. M? Just coming up, this is a holiday camp up here, which is by the Broadside, and it was redeveloped a few years ago now, but it's supposed to be really, really nice. And I haven't been here down this part of the Broads for quite a few years, so it'd be interesting to see it in a minute, how it's all panned out. And named a marina after me. This is the Broadlands Park and Marina that I was on about. As I say, it got redeveloped a few years back now. Very, very popular. And a lot of boats in the harbour again. I do like filming on a nice sunny day, don't you?
Yeah, it's much better.
It makes a world of difference, doesn't it? Absolute world of difference. Little slipway here. You can get your boats in and out, your small ones. Water's quite clear, I suppose this time of year it will be. A lot of the weeds died off. And to be honest, it was great when I was a kid to live in this area. Like I said, this was about 15-minute cycle ride from my house. All my friends used to come down here, and we used to play in the park over there, which I'll show you a little bit later, as well as fish all off these points here. Great place to grow up. And then obviously 20 minutes by bike the other way you had the seafront. So Suffolk had a lot to offer. It's declined sadly, and I am going to do a vlog from Lowestoft. I was threatened to do one last year and never got round to it, so I am going to do one at some point this year. And it's such a shame because Lowestoft used to be a really, really thriving, busy sea fishing port, and it just kind of declined over the 80s and 90s. A lot of the industry closed down, and I will sort of show you some of the areas that have now sort of become obsolete and derelict. And it's such a shame because this area, as I said, at one point had so much to offer. It really did. There's over there. It's not very great on this camera, but over there is the yacht club. All these boats are all racing, probably this very minute. Obviously some boats there just in case anyone gets in trouble. They rescue them. But yeah, the yacht club's all in there, and they do timed races and stuff like that all from over there. And this is where the speedboats, when they used to do the powerboat racing on a Thursday night, all the boats used to go in there. And this place was absolutely heaving. So, and while I've got you here, well, I nearly tripped over now. While I got you here, we would just like to say a massive thank you to the people who have liked and subscribed to our videos. We just hit the 1,000 mark, which is absolutely excellent news. Didn't expect it. It was beyond our expectations when we set out to do this, but we're really, really grateful to everybody, and hopefully we hope you enjoy everything we do, and long may it continue, because we do enjoy doing it, even though you do feel a bit of a prat sometimes walking around with a camera in your hand talking to yourself. But that's part and parcel of it. My little co-stars are over there, look, relaxing, waiting for me to come back. Here, doggies! Here, doggies!
She's trappy, she is.
Hey, doggies. Hello.
Trappy one.
These must be sort of flood defences that come up here. I've never known this place to flood, but I guess it does. But here they got that up. glorious little trails that go off into the Broads out of the main area, so you're actually in the sort of woods and the fens. It's quite a nice little trail. Years ago, I used to bring a little net down here, and you could catch freshwater shrimps. I'm not so sure whether it can be done these days, but it was back in the 70s quite popular for all the kids to come down with little nets, and if you trawled long enough, you'd catch little freshwater shrimps.
Is this all year round?
Do you like this is in?
Yeah, is this all year round?
Are they? I don't know. I was just saying it to the camera. I wasn't sure whether there was a season on them. I'll have to Google it. I said I'll put it on.
They can't be that price.
Well, they might have been a few years ago.
Yeah.
The sign's faded a bit.
The ball's been up.
The sign's faded a bit. I don't know, but I will Google it and I'll put it on there because they do look lovely, don't they?
Yeah, they do look lovely.
Very, very peaceful. And they've actually extended this because this part over here was never here. So they've obviously added normal static caravans on here. But I do like these. I think they're lovely. Really nice. That's two there, isn't it? It's not one big one. That's two.
No, that's two. They must be quite small.
Well, like I said, they were revamped because it never had all this decking and glass on there. Anyone knows, put in the comments, because I'm a bit blind on this. But as far as I remember, they were just the chalets. They weren't kitted out like these are now. Talk about health and safety, look. Danger, open water. You'd have to be pretty daft not to know that, wouldn't you? Really. That's health and safety, got crackers. This is a nice little area where you can come down, have a little picnic in the sunshine and watch the world go by during the summer months. And just on here you've got another slipway which I'll show you in a minute, which when I was fishing one night I fell in, as you do when you're young and stupid. I got a bit too close to the edge, it was dark. Boom, straight in. It wasn't that deep, luckily for me, but it was up to my neck. I managed to wade up because it gets to the slope there, it comes out, and I managed to wade up again. And then didn't tell my mum. I dried off over the night because it was summertime, and I didn't tell my mum. So by the time I got home, I was just damp rather than soaked. I should have been sympathetic and told me off. This is what I need to get me out of bed in the morning. Just checking the weight on it. That'll do.
Sorry. I just don't want to move.
Ivy, come on.
What's that?
Come on.
What's that, Ivy, eh?
Come on.
What's that, Ivy?
Come on.
Good girl, Ivy. It's a good girl. I think that should be her name, Trappy.
She's got a gob on her, hasn't she?
Yeah.
For a little.
Yeah.
Peaceful. So peaceful. Noisiest thing is that bleeding dog over there. She's making a debut here, but I think this could be the last film she's involved with. Now over there, just past that bridge over there, you've got the main Everett's Park area, and in the summertime, well, they have been doing it the last 2 or 3 years, they do a tribute acts on 2 days. They've got about 5 or 6 bands on each day, and it's a reasonable cost to get in, but it's quite a good day out. They did like a couple of years ago, did an Adele one, didn't they? Queen and a few other bands together. Yeah, it's good. It's good.
She barks at every person's dog. Good girl, Ivy.
Some quackers.
I should bark at them next.
Some quackers down there, look.
Aww.
It's peaceful, isn't it?
Yeah.
Very peaceful.
Well, it is. We have mixing.
Well, apart from a little trappy here, it's very peaceful.
Yeah.
This is, as I said earlier on, this is the yacht club. And here is where the stage goes on when they do the tribute weekends. Look at this one here. Anyone got any comment? Oh dear, put them in the comments how to stop this from happening. Every time we take her anywhere.
Well,
Going back to your house later.
Yeah. So you're going home to your mum's later? Shush. Hey! Stop it!
Shh.
Look,
Yes,
Ivy.
it's really interrupted. This is where the stage goes. All the crowd around here, and it's so the tribute act weekends are really, really good.
Yeah.
I think about, is it July-ish? I think it's about July-ish time. You have to check that on the internet.
They really are good, aren't they?
They are good. Yeah, and I say it's a good one for the family, isn't it?
Yeah.
And you bring your own chairs and stuff like that, or you can lay on the floor or whatever. And all over the back there's a little bandstand there behind the bandstand. They set all rows of stalls up for food and drinks and stuff like that. It's really good. Anyway, as I did say earlier on, me and Miss Ed would just like to thank everybody for helping to make this channel grow. As I said earlier, we reached the first 1,000 subscribers, so we're doing well. We never expected it, did we?
No, we didn't.
And we're really, really chuffed. So I did say it on my own earlier on, but Mrs. Emmy's here now. So yeah, thank you so much. It does. It means a lot to us, doesn't it? We're very humbled by it all. I know there are channels out there with millions of views, but we've seen this grow from absolutely zero, and it's so nice to see something mature and start to grow properly. This is normally teeming with fishermen in the summertime, all around the side here, and across there are old maltings, which about 30 years ago, maybe 35, were all revamped. They were derelict for quite a few years, and they decided, I'm sure it was probably mid to late 80s, that they were going to revamp them and put them out as apartments, and they're very, very expensive to buy now, but they are gorgeous. If you've got one on this one side, you're doing really well for yourself. But just have a look at these houses at the back. I mean, you've got your own mooring plot, and they're I don't know, you won't get much change out of £1 million.
Your dog's gonna...
Probably going to
Is that your dog?
2 or 3 million, I'm guessing.
I will kick it because he will eat it.
No, she might go for her. No. She should be on a lead, really, shouldn't she? Oh, yeah, no. An off that dog.
I know. When it gets injured, they'll know.
Oh, he said his dog will go for it, didn't it?
Yes, I realise
I can't control it. To be honest.
I think that park cap is shut. I'll have a quick going that way, alright? Makes me laugh when dog owners think the dog are okay to be loose, and there's other dogs on leads, and the ones that come straight up to the one on the leads, and of course it starts them all off and they go, oh no, it's fine, but it's a big Alsatian there, which we didn't film, and he said, look, it'll take a chunk out of your dog if you don't keep it on the lead, and she went, no, it's fine. Oh, I don't care. We let our dogs off in these special dog parks that they have dotted around the area. We have to pay for an hour, and Mrs. M takes them up there because I'm too lazy. I've been up there once, but to be honest, that was the last time. But they go quite regular, and they let the dogs off, and they get a good old run around, and it's safe, and I do recommend them. It is safe for them. Anyway, I was going to show you this coffee hut. It's shut at the moment, which is a real shame, but not extortionate prices. It's doable, it's affordable, and this has been here for absolutely yonks. And you can see got a little ice cream stall and stuff there, and this is heaving, as I said, in the summertime. And down here they do bowls. I'm out of breath, I've only walked 50 feet. And in there is the play park. Now, being in mind there's a lot of kids in there, I don't really want to film that, but you can get the gist of it. There's slides and swings, and there's a little, you can't see, there's a little walkway there. And then in the summertime they have little canoes, and you pay. It's not bad, I mean, it's only about 2 foot deep. So, and the parents can sit there and watch their kids. And they just canoe around for about 10 minutes. And then they get off again. So, I won't show you the park too much to say, because there are a lot of kids there on a Sunday lunchtime, so it's busy. But I can't bear out of breath. This vlogging is actually good for me. Gets me out of my pit on a Sunday where I'm normally actually we are recovering from yesterday. We did have a bit of a session with some friends of ours in Great Yarmouth, and it all went a bit messy towards the end, so we came home. But yeah, we sort of had a fairly early night, me and Mrs. M. We were a bit worse for wear. You can see now just a little walkway over there for the canoes. Like I said, I'm not poking the camera in there. And these little thatched places here, the harbour master, I don't know if he still has, he used to have an office there as a tourist information, but those little thatched buildings they've been around for yonks. And this is like the main harbour here in Oulton Broad. And over the back there you've got the very famous Wherry Hotel, who do quite a good carvery, so I've been told. And that place has been around many years. We're going to see if we can find a place to stop and have a coffee if we can. I don't think we're going to have any alcohol, not for yesterday. Anyway, coming up on the channel in the forthcoming future, we are actually going to Tunisia in a couple of weeks' time for 15 nights. So we're going to be doing a lot of filming from Tunisia. People like the videos from over there. So it is a reasonably priced destination, which is what we like to report on anyway. So we're going to do quite a few videos over there while we're there. So there might be a little bit of a gap of a week or two, because I'm not taking my laptop. I don't do that when I'm on holiday. I film and I do everything when I get home. But so you've got them to look forward to, and we're going to do a lot of not localish stuff this year, but we're going to do a lot of stuff based in England, aren't we?
Yeah.
Especially for sort of people with dogs and the older people who like to have a bit more of a relaxing time, as well as going abroad. But we will do a lot of stuff locally based, I think, in the UK. Anyway, use the day boats that you can hire. I don't think they've changed them since I was a kid either. They can't be bloody 50 years old, them things. I'll have a look. Yeah, they are absolutely yonks old. I don't think they have changed. This is your fishing tackle. This part of the Broads, by the way, is kind of like the end of the line. If you can sail from here or boat here all the way up the Norfolk Broads. This is Suffolk at the minute, and when you get through past Beccles area, it turns into Norfolk and then joins the Norfolk Broads, and you can go right up to Wroxham, Horning, pretty much to the whole Broads network. But this is kind of the end of the line. Once you've got to this point, that's the Mutford Lock Bridge over there. Anyway, this is the old dairy, and back in the day it was actually called the Ivory Farm Dairy, and just at the side there used to be a little gateway, and the milk floats used to park in the back, and the milkman would be out on the little electric milk floats about 4 AM every day. They would go out, and across here you've got Lady of the Lake, which is a very, very popular pub. So if you've made it all the way down here on the Broads, you're more up, people used to get off and go in there for drinks. And this used to be a bit of a hub on a Friday evening back in the day. And there's a couple of other pubs up here as well. I'll just show you this, but this used to be the dairy entrance, and you can still see that the old milk thing, and all the milk floats used to come and park in here. So the buildings are here, although the things have changed. Just showing you the Lady of the Lake before we go get a coffee. Some nice little meals here. If you've eaten here, if you know anything about the food, let us know, or the drinks. As I say, I used to come down here in the 80s and stuff, when I was a mere sprog, and used to be very popular on a night scene on a Friday and Saturday night. Used to say, get the boat people in off the boats, the tourists, or you'd like all the locals would come out and come down here. Let's say on a summer evening, absolutely glorious. And some of these places have changed over the years as to what they used to be. That used to be a nightclub. I don't know what it is now. It's what is it now? What is it now? It's a Turkish restaurant. Oh, this bit now here's a bit of a bar still. North side.
In, move in. Move. Come on.
Well, we're going to have a cup of coffee. She's Emma's deserted me. She wants her coffee. I've lost her. Well, she's there. I'm going to go in this one over here, I think. If I let the dogs in. Gentlemen's Club. Oh yeah, what's that all that about? Really? How do you pronounce that? Oh, Tilos.
Mm-hmm.
Tilos it's called.
Yeah.
My God, he's barking now. God. There's the park again. That's a closer view of the little canoeing bit. Actually, this ain't open either. We're closed. Where did we see a sign for coffee then?
There.
Oh. Lead the way then. Lead the way. Stupid boy. Popular with dog walkers, isn't it? Really popular with dog walkers.
Yeah.
Do you want a wood-fired pizza? Wooden dough.
Are they allowed in it, dog?
I don't know, I'm now about to find out. Oh, the Gentlemen's Club was a bit of a letdown. It's a barber's. If you know, you know.
And all the seats wet.
Where is it then?
Huh?
Where?
Where?
Where can we get coffee?
There.
What?
There.
What? Where's the entrance then?
Round the other side.
Oh no, you didn't say that, did you?
You didn't say it, did you? I didn't know if you was walking anywhere.
No.
Oh God, Daddy. I thought you could carry on walking, so...
Right. Oh yeah, sign there, coffee.
Yeah.
It's a sign.
What is...
Got two coffees, nice, isn't they? We've got two raspberry, I've forgotten the name of them now, they're raspberry, it's that like a paste. Very nice. A little poke. Getting nice.
Oh, it's lovely, really nice.
Rich, isn't it? You're not having it, are you? You don't want it. You can give me cream, you don't want my cream, do you?
Come on. Thank you.
Alan, sorry. Oh, bit of refreshment. Lovely. It's stodgy, but lovely. Oh, what a beautiful day.
Oh, it's lovely.
It's gorgeous, isn't it? We're just going to take a little wander up towards the Mutford Bridge. A little look at the wherry. Good place to feed the birds in the summertime. Big old buggers, them swans, aren't they?
Pardon?
Big old buggers, aren't they?
Yeah. Lovely, lovely.
It's a proper old Mississippi kind of looking boat, isn't it?
Shut up! Wait,
is that our dog? No, it's not. I think it's changed.
Wait, shush.
Over in the background, you can see the red flag. There's a bridge there. That's the railway bridge, old cast iron one. And this is the Waveney Princess. This is, like I say, the boat that takes you up the Broads during the summer. I think they do a day trip. They do an evening trip. Couple of hours on there. It's a very beautiful area. It's not a great here, but it's great for the, you know, come for the afternoon, have a wander around. Not your biggest day ever, but certainly a good afternoon. And this is the Lock Bridge. This actually does raise up. Not very often, because there isn't an awful lot these days that comes through here. But the other side of those gates down there, that is technically classed as seawater, even though it is called the Lake Lothing. It isn't. It runs right to the open sea, and so at some point that becomes seawater. And if you want to come down for a carvery, this is the place to come. Very, very popular. Nice little indoor area there overlooking the Broads. I know during the summertime it's quite popular for crabbing down here, because as I said, it is seawater, so people do come down here crabbing. You see the pigeons nesting over there. As I said, there's the railway bridge. This used to be loads of boats here, and this little open area over here, back in the 70s, late 70s I believe, or maybe early 80s, there used to be a boat that came through here called Yellowtail, and it got kind of stuck in the mud over there, and for some reason they couldn't shift it, so it was, there we go, there's a train coming through. But as I was saying, over in this area over here, there used to be a boat called Yellowtail that got stuck in the mud and they couldn't shift it. And it was there for quite a few years. And in the end, they did sort of controlled explosions on it and broke it up into smaller parts. And then managed to drag it out and scrap it, basically. Anyway, keep following all the way down there. You'll come to Lowestoft and Lowestoft Harbour, and then the open sea. And like I said, I will do a vlog from Lowestoft at some point. I'm going to call it the good, the bad and the ugly, because there are some good points, there are some bad points, and there's some pretty ugly points too. We're going to take a little walk back up where we just come from. We're going to go in to the park entrance, have a look around there a bit of the park. Hello, doggy.
Kim.
Oh, has she stopped walking?
She started jumping up me and then crawled up
Ivy,
me.
you little bubba.
Then climbed up me.
What's the point of buying a dog you've got to carry?
I know. She's lazy, isn't you, mate?
Little Trappy's quiet for a change.
No, she won't. She won't. Oh, that's nice, isn't it? Pound donation.
Huh?
You've got squirrels, nuts and duck food.
Oh, what food? That's all right, isn't it?
Yeah.
A little pub, the Waveney, very popular.
Be careful, they'll be after your nuts, man.
Not far this weather. But well buried. Over there, there's a little cafe restaurant, and back in the day, back in the early 90s, I used to own it. Never for very long, I hated it. But I didn't own it for a while. And, I couldn't wait to get shot of it. It's proving that I can't keep my feet still. Being stuck in the same place all day long killed me. Anyway, this is the entrance to Nicholas Eggers Park. We've been round the back of it. We've shown you around the back already.
Oh, look at the squirrels.
This is just the front entrance. What's that? Where?
Squirrels, look down, look, over there. Running around.
Nope.
Over there. Oh, they're gone now, they were. You missed them.
Oh.
They are, look. They are, look. Andy, right in front of you. Here.
Here, down here.
Chunky ones, aren't they?
Yes.
It's nice to see.
There used to be a little box up here about the size of the phone box. And that used to do the powerboat race and all the regatta day. Sort of section this off so you have to pay it. But me and my friends, we learned that you used to go right down that end, climb over the fence. Yes, we used to give enough. I was young then. Wouldn't do it now. That's just said the park that I showed you earlier on. I played a little bit, the back side of it. And I showed you the front of this earlier on. It's closed, but I don't know if it's still here. This used to be an outdoor swimming pool. And as I said, as a kid growing up, this was a good place to come there. That is what used to be the pool, so that's all closed over now. But down the other end, they used to have the diving board. And it's actually quite deep, because people used to dive there. I think it was about 4 metres, I think, so maybe 3 or 4 metres that end. So you could dive, and it used to be the place to be seen when you was a kid. Couple nice up here, couple of tennis courts. We've got some do-it-yourself gym equipment down here. Yes, very beautiful. Anyway, we're sort of come at the end of our little tour of Oulton Everest Park. We hope you've enjoyed it.
What's that? What's that? What is that?
So what we're going to do
What's that? Look.
is we're going to say goodbye to you all now. So doggies, you go first. Say goodbye, everybody. Say goodbye. Say ta-da. Say ta-da. Ta-da. Not you. You say goodbye-bye. This is it. Say
Bye. Bye for now.
Yeah, take care of yourselves. See you in the next one. Ta-da. Bye-bye.